Hey everybody. Okay, y'all want to hear a little story? Once upon a time, there was an old biker dude who decided to set off on an amazing motorcycle travel adventure featuring camping, cooking, and fishing. Well, first thing we're going to do is rustle us up this little pot full of corn. Now we're going to get us out some more of this beautiful purple cauliflower. And I got one of my little 8-ounce ribeye steaks here. Just going to set that right there and let it wait on everything else to get done. And we'll pop a little butter in our cauliflower here. I'm just not into all those presto changeo meals and the tear open packages, add water. You know I take a little criticism from those that think that I'm not really motorcycling because I'm living like I'm at home out here, according to their words. That's not camping. Yes it is. The only difference is I'm eating steak and cauliflower. Alright, we're about 5 minutes per side here. That's looking pretty good over there. I'm going to check the middle of it. Oh yeah, that's looking just right. Maybe I'll drag it over here and just eat it right off the grill as I keep it warm. There we go. That's just the way I like them right there. Perfectly medium. Oh man, that was so good. Sitting here at a campsite having a ribeye steak and veggies. Little trick I learned about carrying steaks with me on the road. I'll buy them fresh at home, and then like a couple of them for a trip, and then I freeze them before I leave. That way when I pack them in my refrigerator frozen, they help keep my refrigerator colder. They slowly thaw out but stay real cold. Man, that's a tender ribeye steak. That is so good. You don't even have to have a knife for this thing, man. A spoon, well, I mean a knife or a fork will cut through this. And of course, nothing tops off a good steak dinner like a good drink. Looks like wine, doesn't it? But see, the thing is, Old Biker Dude is non-alcoholic. So, or non-alcohol. Can't be an alcoholic if you don't drink. But that right there is 100% pure natural tart cherry juice. No additives, no crap, just cherry juice. Hey, put that remote control down. There's lots more to come. Action here on the Old Biker Dude Show. Put that remote down. Well, I've been off visiting and goofing off here in the campground. Met some folks up the way here. They're really nice people. Hung out with them for a couple hours. But I've got back here because it is bone chilling cold outside. And my iHood heated jacket, my battery went dead, so I had to get back here plug that thing in so it'll be good for the ride tomorrow wherever I'm going. I got to be out of here by, I don't know, I think like 10 o'clock or something. So I'm kind of just trying to organize and leave the minimum amount of stuff to have to pack away in the morning. Of course, I got to leave out my heater because I'm about to turn all this on. I may run my heater all night tonight because it is supposed to be just burr cold. They were saying they had like a Starlink up there, so they had internet, and they were saying it's going to be like 27 degrees up here in the mountains. Wow. I probably would have waited another weekend if I knew it was going to be that cold, but it's a great test for my resources here with my heaters, my electric blanket, making sure I've got enough in case I ever did run into trouble, you know. So it's good to test the depth of what I've got out here. I mean, that's the reason why I pull all this stuff in this big old wagon, is so I'm, you know, pretty much prepared for anything. And, you know, I like testing the depth of it whenever I can. So, you know, this is good. It's kind of good that this weather did, you know, that I did catch this kind of weather. Well, we'll do us a little end of the day solar check here. Make sure what things are looking like. My solar is actually only at 70%. There was cloud cover all day today, and it just never really let the sunshine through. I mean, I did get that one period of 15 or 20 minutes where I observed it taking in 120 something watts, which was phenomenal. I couldn't even believe what I was seeing. But I am at 70%, and that'll easily run my refrigerator all night tonight. So I'm really not worried, and I've still got my 200 amp Golden Mate battery down there that I haven't even tapped into yet. I'm at the end of day 2, so I'll be starting off day 3 with a fresh battery there. Solar will get me back up when the sun comes out tomorrow, easily back up to 100 during the day while I'm traveling. Yeah, it's real easy to use. Just turn it on to pilot, press it down until it clicks. There's the pilot light down there, and you hold it down for about 15-20 seconds till it's got a nice solid flame, and then just let up on it and turn it up to high until it starts to redden the screen right there, and it catches on real good. Thing burns really clean, and then once it gets you know, where it's not crackling in the element there any, I just turn it back to low, because on low it heats this whole camper no problem. Now, the thing about using one of these heaters in a camper, you just got to make sure you stay well ventilated. Now, I know y'all probably seen my windows here. These are not screens. I mean, they are, but right now they've got plastic coverings over them, and I just fold the corners down where it creates a nice little airflow. Plus, this tent breathes pretty good. It's got a couple of little air holes where air's coming in. So, you know, it constantly is moving the air around, which also kind of helps circulate the heat. Oh yeah, that's already getting nice and warm, man. Whew. I'm ready for it to get toasty in here. Good morning, world. Man, I slept good last night. It was warm and toasty in there with my little electric blanket. Ooh, coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Today could be the day. Let's see here. Let's cut us some sausage real quick. 2 nice thick pieces of sausage. on, coffee. I'm waiting on you so I can make my biscuits and gravy. I'm not going to make biscuits from scratch, but I am going to cheat and just use a little can of buttermilk biscuits. But I will make my gravy from scratch. Sausage and butter gravy. Oh, sing to me, little coffee pot. Oh yeah, they're rising up nice. You know, making biscuits on a camp stove is, you know, sort of an unorthodox thing to try to pull off because they're really made to be in an oven. But as you can see, they're cooking quite well on the bottom and they're rising real well on the top. I just use this little wok here to sort of create an oven effect. It's got to be sitting just right. And I got to quit taking the top off of it. Got my little egg pan ready. I'm going to make me some gravy for my biscuits. So we're going to have eggs, sausage, and biscuits and gravy. And of course it works best if you turn them over about halfway. And to test out my first one, I'm going to do a sausage and biscuit here. See, it's nice and flaky on the inside. This pan method works, but it's just hard. Man, not sure it's good though. Making gravy's easy. Just pour some flour and some butter into a pan where the sausage grease was, and just mix it around, and then add milk, and then thicken it up. And then a little salt and pepper. And there you go, you've got basically sausage gravy. It's really not hard to make at all. Even on a camp stove in the middle of the national forest. Pretty easy stuff. See, it's getting thicker. Should be good. Man, I might even skip the eggs this morning. I got biscuits and gravy. That's like enough. It's a big old plate of gravy with my sausage and biscuit. I believe that ought to do it this morning. Well, breakfast was sure good. Man, that gravy was awesome. But I got most everything packed back into my cargo area inside the trailer. I'm just kind of sitting here in the morning sun, kind of soaking it in. It's a little warmer this morning than it was yesterday morning. It's not overcast or anything, and it's nice blue sky, so I'm kind of giving my solar a chance to catch up. It was down to 41% last night after keeping the refrigerator and all the stuff on all night. But it should easily recharge up to 100 here, especially if I get that 100 and something watts, man. I'm still in just absolute awe about that 125 watts going through a 100 watt panel. I just don't get it. I've never seen anything like that, man. I mean, did they goof up and send me a 150 watt one or something? I don't know. You know, I never really read the label. I had already bought one of their panels for my other trailer, and I just opened the box, pulled it out, and put it on the trailer. So maybe I need to look at the little sticker on it or something, because 125 watts coming in from the sun on a 100 watt panel is just ridiculously wonderful. But I'm fixing to fold the old tent up here into the camper trailer and hook it to the motorcycle and go find another spot somewhere else, maybe where the fishing's a little better. An old biker dude, man.